A blackout is something when you can't see the game and you basically are unable to watch because the stadium is not sold out. This is pretty much what you can't see, which is it's right now blank and you can't even see me right now. So both these teams like to black out, and it's simple enough. What's going on, Raider Nation? This is week 5. We're playing the San Diego Chargers. It's definitely not considered to be a fun game for most of the Raider Nation. It's definitely been a very rough streak of losing to these guys, but at the same time, this is a team that is very well rounded. I'm not going to deny that. They got Ryan Matthews out at running back. I think Tolbert's their other guy, but it seems like their running game is once again revived. It seems like the Jets just know how to use LaDainian Tomlinson better than the Chargers do the last few this season so far. Phillip Rivers, we all know what he can do throwing the ball. He's got weapons, and Floyd. I know Vincent Jackson's not even playing, but they don't need him because they got Patrick Creighton. And of course Antonio Gates. Can the Raiders actually stop these guys? That's really the big question of stopping, because against Houston they laid flat on defense. I finally saw tape of the game. Michael Huff was basically a dud. That took me a while to find some tape, but that was some terrible play by Michael Huff. A lot of blown stuff. I think Michael Mitchell needs to be put in, and I think Michael Huff could play corner. He might be a very good coverage corner. Very much, for those of you who don't remember, Nnamdi Asomugha was drafted as a safety, and he was converted into a corner. Maybe Michael Huff would be better to play in the corner position, because that was some awful tackling by Michael Huff. He let people fly right by him, and once again, the home run play is getting allowed every time. Rather frustrating moments right there. It's pretty much been the same old story for the Raiders. I mean, the offensive line is once again playing like crap. They could not block for Gradkowski. There were sacks. I mean, Gradkowski fumbled because he wasn't protected. There was just no protection for Gradkowski whatsoever. It's definitely not his fault. And the guy who's going to be eating the most crow right now is Tom Cable himself. He talked all this confidence in the offensive line, and right now I'm not liking what I'm seeing from them because they're playing terrible. He's right now not living up to his bill, and if the line is going to consistently play like that, he deserves to get the axe at the end of the season if that's the case. The offensive line is just not playing up to par. I think Bruce Campbell should deserve a little bit more playing time. I know he shouldn't be a starter because he's still a project and a rookie, but he should get some playing time, I think, right now, because at the moment this line is playing very terrible. And in the battle of Mario Henderson versus Mario Williams, Mario Williams, I think, got the best of him for the most part. Henderson didn't do too bad, but still, the line was going after Gradkowski left and right. It was unbelievable. The only thing that's encouraging is that the receivers are improved. I think there might be some vulnerability, but the Chargers, as of right now, are ranked in the top 10 in every statistical team category out there. This Raider team's going to need to show some heart, because they didn't show any against Houston. That defense, to start the game, when you're down 31-14, it was already over then. I know the Raiders tried to come back, but even when we were down by a touchdown, they couldn't protect Gradkowski when we tried to tie the game. It was just unbelievable. So, once again, can the Raiders show up to this game or not and stop guys like Ryan Matthews and Phillip Rivers? Can they get to the quarterback? Because the Chargers' offensive line is playing very well. So, big piece of concern there. I really don't know what to say, but what I do know is around 90% of the NFL fans, 90 to 99%, say that they're going to blow out the Raiders. And I don't want to see that. None of us do in Raider Nation. They need to show up and really play their hearts out, because right now we're looking like once again a stellar team, and we don't want to see that. So, with that being said, on final note, the games are going to be blacked out once again. Most likely, and this is funny, both teams have blacked out their home games. That's the truth. So that's why I had to put that intro, and it's very sad. So see y'all later. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're less than a few days away from the NHL season. So with that being said, you're going to get a preview this week, later this week. Stay tuned, Shark fans, for those of you who've been waiting for me to talk about them. Sharks are going to get a little bit of conversation. Hopefully they start to make a run. We're less than a week away. Can't wait. So go Raiders and go Sharks. Let's hope that the Shark attack really comes this year.